Hello crafties, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and I am back again with another stitch tutorial. This stitch is called the Houndstooth stitch and it is super easy, super beginner friendly, and all you need to know are single crochet and double crochet. So this is my swatch. You guys know I always swatch things before I do the tutorials, so here it is. Gonna sew in those strings later. Before we jump into this tutorial, I wanted to let you guys know that I made another pattern to correspond with today's stitch tutorial. So let me just go ahead and zoom out. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I call this my Houndstooth Mobius headband. It is made in the style of an Infiniti, of course, an Infiniti scarf or cowl. Super easy to make. You make it all in one flat piece and then you sew it together. All the written instructions will be in a pattern that you can purchase over in my Etsy shop, so head on over there and check that out after today's tutorial. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tutorial. So for today's tutorial, you're going to need a color A and a color B. Color A, I usually call it the dark color, and color B is usually the white, but you can do it in whatever order that you like. I'm going to be using a 5mm crochet hook. This is my Furls 5mm crochet hook, my favorite hook. Again, not sponsored, but hey, favorite hook, absolutely. Anyway, so what you want to do is you're going to take your main color or your dark color, and you're going to make a slip knot. And you're going to want to chain in even increments of 2, and then you're going to add 1 for turning. So my swatch is 16. I think I'll do a smaller swatch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do 10 today. I'm going to add 1 for turning. Then I'm going to, what I like to do is go ahead and single crochet with the same color into that second chain from my hook. Okay, and then what you're going to do is make a double crochet in the next stitch. Now it's optional, you can do a full row of single crochet for this stitch, and sometimes I prefer to do that, and in my pattern I do that, but you don't have to. But anyway, I'm going to double crochet in this next stitch. Then I'm going to single crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet in the next stitch. And you're going to do this all the way across until you reach the end of the row. Alright, now I've reached the end of the row and I'm starting my double crochet, but I'm not going to complete it. I'm instead going to grab my white, my color B, and I'm going to attach it. Now when I attach yarn, I like to weave in the ends as I go along and do like one continual pattern if I can. Let me zoom in for you guys. Just a wee bit. So what I'm going to do is just join my yarn as normal. Now if you don't know how to change color, I do have a tutorial on that back on my channel. I might have it in a card popping up or at the end of the video. Okay, and I'm going to chain 1 to complete that, and I'm going to turn my work. So I'm going to, like I said, do this all in one continual piece. And I also did my headband pattern all in one continual piece just to not have all those strings dangling around. And I'm just going to incorporate these tails. Every row of this stitch, you're going to start the row off with a single and crochet and end with a double crochet. So after that chain 1, I'm going to single crochet in that same stitch. Then I am going to double crochet in the next stitch. And a good way to keep up with this is that if you look at your previous row, you notice that you're going to be double crocheting on top of single crochets and single crocheting on top of double crochets. So I'm going to repeat this pattern all the way across this row, and I'll meet you guys back when I come to the end of the row. Okay, and it didn't take me long to reach the end of my little swatch. Of course, I'm finishing on a double crochet. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to drop my white. I'm going to pick up my gray for my color A. I'm going to chain one and turn my work. Again, I'm going to bring up my white, and just to not have those strings, and I'm going to single crochet. And basically you're going to be repeating rows 1 and 2 over and over again until you achieve the size that you like for your pattern. I'm just doing a swatch today. I think I'm going to make this a mini swatch this time. I have so many swatches. And I absolutely adore this pattern because it's so simple and it looks like it would be hard. Or at least it looked like it would be hard to me. But let me know down in the description below if you've tried this or if you've tried my new pattern and how it worked out for you. Alright, my last row is going to be a row of gray. So I'm going to actually grab my handy scissors wherever I put them. And I'm going to snip my white about the length, about the length of my swatch so I can weave it in as I go. And I'm going to go ahead and do one more row of Houndstooth. And then you can just snip, fasten it off. So chain 1. Go ahead and tighten that up. You can snip this white thread because you wove it in. You can snip this one because hopefully you wove it in. And then all you have is 2 tails. I hope today's tutorial was helpful for you all. If so, go ahead, leave me a thumbs up down below. Hit that notification bell and subscribe so you never miss out on future weekly content. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you enjoyed this tutorial or what kinds of tutorials you would like to see in the future. And don't forget to stop by the Etsy shop to check out my brand new pattern. And until next time, guys, happy making.